Hey, Nate with Bluesoft here. So I wanted to put together a quick video to really help small businesses get their logo going. So over the years, we've helped hundreds of small businesses get a website up and running, and a good portion of those didn't have logos to start. So there's a few methods that you can use to really get a cost-effective logo, anywhere from, probably maybe $20 all the way up to thousands of dollars. So I want to go through some of those methods right here. I'm going to talk about some of the pros and cons of each of those methods. And this is by no means an exhaustive list, but is definitely a list that's going to get you going. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, jumping into method one here, stock photo sites. So stock photo sites actually have endless amounts of logo templates you could use depending on your industry. So I'm going to jump over to stock.adobe.com. There are other ones like Shutterstock, and I'm sure hundreds of other stock photo sites you could go to. I like stock.adobe.com because I find that they have a lot of variety. So in here, in the search example, I just put plumbing logo. And as you scroll through these, there's hundreds, if not thousands, of plumbing logo templates that you could use and modify. So basically what you would do is just license the image, and then you could either modify it yourself or send it to a designer to modify. They can modify things like your typography, your colors, and also keep in mind that maybe you like certain elements of one logo and other elements on another. You could purchase both those, send them to a designer, and have them make edits. So there are a number of pros and cons of this method, and I want to touch on those. So advantages is it's easy to find something that fits your industry. So you can go in here and type HVAC logo, contractor logo, whatever it might be, and you'll most likely find something that you'll like. So with that, again, there's tons of templates here, and you can modify them as much as you like. The disadvantages are you could run into a company with a very similar logo, right? Because it is a template. Other companies can use those elements from those stock photos. And then, of course, the other disadvantage is you'll either need to have some skill yourself to modify it, or hire a designer to do. And you could use something like Fiverr.com, where you could send it off to a designer there. I'm not going to make any recommendations on designers on Fiverr just because they change a lot, and the quality does vary. I would say you probably want to purchase multiple gigs from multiple designers to try to get something you like. But if you want to keep it as cheap as possible, take your time, go through the portfolios on Fiverr. All you can do is go to Fiverr.com and look up a logo designer, send them the stock photos, and give them a good kind of project scope of what you want. And you should be able to get something that you like. So there it is. There's the stock photo sites method. Moving on to method two, AI logo generators. So there really is endless options for AI tools out there for generating logos these days. So one I like is AI logo, logoai.com. And this one's really easy. You just punch in your business name, a slogan if you have one, you click continue, then you pick icon samples, continue, then you click pick out some color palettes that you like, and then you just click generate. It'll generally generate 10 to 20 logos every time you click generate, and then you can pick out one you like, or kind of reset and change the direction you're going with in terms of color palettes and icons. But anyhow, once you find a logo that you like, you can purchase it through this platform, and they get you high resolution versions with a transparent background, so you can use it anywhere. So this is a great one to use, but again, there are tons out there. There's even more advanced options like the Bing image generator, which you can get, crazy custom logos and things like that. But again, there's tons out there. They all work differently. There's going to be some that are completely free, some that, are paid once you pick out the logo that you like. So tons of options out there. You could spend days and weeks testing those. So it is a great option. Some drawbacks, some like AI, logoai.com can be a little repetitive with what it's generating. The logo that you generate may not be perfect, so you may need to send it to a designer to change out colors or typography or whatever it is you want. Again, and if they're a little bit repetitive sometimes, so using this method, you could get some similarities to other business logos out there, but I don't think it's the end of the world. And again, some other things that could hinder your ability is your ability to really interface with AI depending on the generator that you're using. But yeah, those are going to be the biggest ones. But it really is a great solution. So let's go ahead and move on to method 3 here. All right, moving on to method 3 here, a 99 Designs logo contest. This is probably one of my favorite ways because you get to work with experienced brand and logo designers, and you get a ton of options. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in to kind of show you how that works. So I'm just jumped in here to their packages. So they have a number of packages to choose from. Your bronze, you're gonna work with generally entry-level designers. You get about 30 designs, and there's some other things that you get with that. Silver, you're still kind of entry level, but you're going to get more designs. Your gold package is really probably what I would recommend because you're going to work with mid and top level designers, and you're going to get a ton of options to go with. And of course, you got platinum too. You work with just top level. And there's definitely a significant difference between these. There are definitely a lot of things that you can do to improve your contest outcome. Obviously, let's go back here. So number one is creating a really good design scope, writing out exactly what you want, giving examples, telling them about your company. That's going to go a long way to helping designers understand what you're looking for. And then, of course, choosing your budget. And then you would really review those submissions and choose a winner. But again, there are additional things you can do to improve your contest outcome. And that is 99 Designs allows you to invite up to 50 designers per day that your contest is live. So I do recommend reviewing as many portfolios as you can and, utilizing those invites to get more entries. So, and to give you an idea is even if you go with like the bronze or silver, if you utilize those invites, you can more than double the amount of designs that you get usually if you utilize those invites. Now, we've done a lot of 99 Designs contests, so I've actually developed relationships with, probably at least 50 plus top designers on here. So we get really good results right away because we've already hosted so many contests, and we know which designers generally win those contests, so we can get those guys right out the gates. So moving on, I do recommend the gold because you're going to get into those mid and top level. You're going to get a lot better submissions, but you can still do pretty good with even the bronze and things like that. So and the collaboration method on this is really nice. They submit their designs, and you can just click right on the logo and make notes, and then those notes go right to the designer so that they can make those changes. But yeah, again, it can be a little bit expensive, but another cool thing with this is you can kind of get a logo and brand identity pack, which is going to include business card, letterhead, envelope, Facebook cover, all that good stuff. And you're going to get the original files, layered files and things like that, which is really nice. So if you do want to make modifications or just have those to store down the road. So if you're doing other things for your business, like getting your truck wrapped or signage, whatever it might be. So 99 Designs, really, really great way to get a high-end brand. Moving on to the next. All right, method 4, Canva. So this is an awesome solution for people that may want to be a little more hands-on. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. I have the desktop application here. So if you were to really, if you just wanted to get started on a logo, you want to be hands-on, you just, once you have the program open, and I would recommend using their premium. I think it's $12 or $14 a month, and it's going to help you out with a ton of design stuff, including social media, logos, business cards. I mean, there's endless things you can do on here. So if you wanted to go logo, create design, click on logo here, and then you can search their logo templates right here. So you just keep scrolling. You can use search terms as well, but if you found something that you really liked, say you like this one, just drag it over there, and then you can modify the text here. There you go. So yeah, it's a great one because you're going to be able to modify the text right away and really get your logo done in no time at all. And then once you're ready, just click share and then download. And you can do transparent background here and then click download. Some other things you may want to do is you can resize it to get a higher resolution version if you need. And yeah, the transparent one is nice. So yeah, you can go resize. This is 500 by 500. You probably want to resize that to probably at least 1 to 2,000. Just get a really high resolution version. So that's it. And again, go in here. So if plumber logo, there you go. So no matter what you're looking for, you're going to be able to find tons of options and modify them right away, as well as modifying colors. So you can go right in here and use the tools up here to modify any colors. There you go. So yeah, have fun with it. Again, really great way for hands-on. Moving on to the next method. Moving on to method 5, Fiverr. So this is a really good platform. There are, again, endless options. And you're going to have a huge variance in price range, anywhere from $50 or $5 really to a couple $100, even a couple thousand probably on here. But taking your time to really look through portfolios, find a style that you like, and then take it from there. But again, you get what you put in as well, creating a really good project scope with information about what you're looking for, your audience, colors, example logos that you like. Submitting that stuff to the designers really going to help you get something closer to what you like. But again, go through reviews, make sure you know they're good and they're going to take care of you, and that they're fast. They have fast and responsive communications. That's going to go a long way. And Fiverr does have a great way to collaborate, very similar to 99 Designs, where you can just kind of click on the image, put in your notes, say, hey, I want to change this icon, or I want to change this color, or change the typography, whatever. So Fiverr is a great way. You probably won't nail it with the first gig, but maybe, hopefully. But yeah, I would count on spending a good amount of time going through portfolios. But yeah, you can see right here is one for $1,500. So the price range is going to range drastically. But yeah, it's still a good solution. There's a lot of talent on here, but it can be frustrating from time to time. All right, so I want to wrap up this video with a few other methods and some final thoughts. So other methods, you can go to Upwork. You can hire endless freelancers there. There's Dribbble is a great one for not only hiring, but getting inspiration from some of the options that they have on there. So you can go to, let's see here, branding right here. And you can scroll through these. You know, these are some really great designers on here, so you can kind of get a good idea of what's trending and things like that. So again, you know, feel free to get out there and try a number of platforms if you'd like. And yeah, give any of these methods a try. I think you'll be happy with them. But some final thoughts, and that is, number one, design is very subjective, and there are standards, there are trends, and you know, it's not always the best idea to hop on a trend because trends come and go. But again, design being subjective, you know, it might be something you like, but you also want to think about what resonates with your target audience, and then getting feedback. You know, if you don't have a lot of experience with design, it's not going to be a bad idea to go on Facebook or LinkedIn or wherever you have, you know, a decent following, and get some people to kind of vote on those designs. That's a cool thing about 99 Designs too, actually, and I didn't mention it, is that you can do polls. So you can actually put like 8 logos side by side and into a poll, and then you can send that link out to friends, family, colleagues, and get votes on those. And they can even vote them with a star rating and give some feedback via text on those. So that's a really nice way to get some feedback and figure out what other people think of it, because it's not really just about you. It is your logo, your business. But again, you want to make sure that it resonates with your target audience and that it does look good. And again, design's very subjective. So get some feedback on it. Make sure it's good, because the logo is a commitment. You know, it's going to be kind of the first thing that people see for your business, and it's going to kind of, you know, set the tone in terms of color and typography and the experience and all that. So try to get some feedback on that. Other than that, I hope this video helped out. And yeah, if you end up using any of these methods, let me know how they work, and send me the logo. I'd love to see what you came up with. Thanks.